Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing? How's your day? I hope it's well. Mine has been pretty fantastic, and it's just about to get even better. As you see in front of you, I have a little package that I won on the eBay, and I decided let's share it together. So if you've been following me, oh sorry, hit the camera. You'll know that that's common. You'll also know that what you've been seeing from me is baseball card openings. Well, today I'm getting a little nostalgic and decided to go ahead and purchase something from when I was a child. And you can see from the box, geez, I'm just going to keep hitting the camera, huh? You can see from the box here, NBA hoops, 90 to 91 season. I used to play basketball, and I used to watch basketball a lot with my grandfather. So super stoked to have found this. I think I picked it up for something like 17 bucks on eBay. And you can't really beat that, can you? For a big box of unopened packs. What I'm looking out for in this box is pretty much just the stars, the all-stars from this era. I don't know of any rookie cards or anything like that that happen to be in this series. I do happen to know of one card that's kind of hot right now, and that is the Mark Jackson card that has the Menendez brothers in the background, supposedly, between the times of which they killed their parents and were caught. So we'll look out for that one. But other than that, I don't know of anything else we're really looking out for here. So we're gonna start off with an Alexander Volkov rookie card. One thing when I first started doing this and collecting cards again, I totally forgot about basketball cards. They weren't on my radar at all, sorry, until I saw something. I think it was on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. But I remember getting these cards with the silver background when I was a kid, and like all of a sudden, just like that, I was like, oh my god, these were the greatest. So yeah, really happy to come up with these and to just go through them again. So here we go. Again, I think this is series 1. I think there's 2 series of this. I don't know what's in each series, but yeah, let's get it going some more. So Alexander Volkov rookie card, Sam Bowie, Robert Parrish, big name back in the day, Derek Harper, also a pretty big name back then, Matt Gukas as the coach of the Orlando Magic. We have a checklist, Thurl Bailey, Ken Norman, Maurice Cheeks, Sean Kemp rookie card. Actually, that's pretty freaking sweet right there. I was a big fan. Horace Grant, Don Chaney, Rockets coach, Derek Smith, Mel Turpin, and AC Green. As you saw on the box, if you happen to look, there was Michael Jordan on there. I believe Magic Johnson was the card underneath, or Charles Barkley was underneath. Oh, Spud Webb. I remember loving him back in the day. Rick Mahorn, huge Pistons presence when he played with us, and Larry Bird there on the card with him. That's pretty sweet. Glenn Rice rookie card, Joe Klein, Reggie Theus, Manute Bol. Oh yeah, he was giant, wasn't he? Yeah, 7'7". Just a bit. Here we go. This is the Mark Jackson card I was talking about. I should have brought my sleeves and stuff out. If you look right there, that is supposedly the Menendez brothers after they had murdered their parents, supposedly. So that's a big one. I guess right now it's going for like 20 bucks on eBay, so pretty sweet. Joe Barry Carroll, Trent Tucker, Richard Anderson, Craig Hodges. There we go. Magic Johnson, All-Star West, All-Star Weekend card. Pretty sweet there. good one. Tom Garrick, Caldwell Jones, Mark McNamara. These will all end up going in a separate binder for me. These are all basically PC cards, just because they bring back so many memories. I used to watch basketball with my grandpa all the time. Pooh Richardson, David Robinson rookie. That's a hot card right there. Hershey Hawkins, Dennis Johnson, Moses Malone, great player. Skipping one, there we go. Sidney Lowe, Jeff Grayer. I'd love to come up with a complete set of this. Blair Rasmussen, Craig Alo, Robert Reed, Buck Johnson with Magic Johnson right there. Dominique Wilkins, huge names back in this era of basketball, right? Bill Hanzuk, Danny Ferry, and Rick Adelman. This was, like, in my opinion, like the golden age of NBA, right? Back when the Pistons were known as the Bad Boys. Ricky Pierce, 6th Man Award. I don't know what that's about. There we go. Larry Nance with David Robinson in the background there. Patrick Ewing, huge name. Kevin Gamble. John Konkek, sure. Tony Campbell. Nick Anderson, rookie. Ralph Sampson. John Williams. Armand Gillum. Mitchell Wiggins. Larry Bird. Lester Connor. Derek Chevius. And Drazen Petrovic, rookie card. Don't know anything about him, but pretty sweet. Always a fan of rookie cards. One card I am looking for. I don't know if it's in this series, possibly, hopefully. My grandfather's favorite player, sorry, I got a piece of plastic there, was Isaiah Thomas. So looking out for that, just for him. Brian Shaw, Sherman Douglas. I say for him, but he passed away last year, so not really looking out for him, but you know, in his name or something. Sam Perkins, John Battle, Randy Brewer, Mark Akers, Reggie Lewis, Paul Malkowski, Benny Johnson, big name in the Pistons world, Ron Anderson, Reggie Miller. I used to love Reggie Miller. Back in the day when I played, I was terrible, except for when it came to three-pointers, and Reggie Miller was kind of like my idol. Mookie Blaylock, because he could hit those threes like nobody's business. Mikhail Thompson. So yeah, really looked up to him. He played for the Pacers though. Back when I supported all Detroit sports. Not so much anymore. Joe Dumars, huge name for us. Tim Hardaway, rookie card. Wow. Ronnie Seakley, most improved player. Jim Paxton, Sidney Green, Terry Teagle, James Edwards, David Rivers, Kiki Van Wedge, Dick Moda, Darrell Walker, Charles Barkley, Doug Moe, Mike Schuler, Mikhail Thompson. Yeah, I just pulled a Mikhail Thompson in the last bag, didn't I? It's alright. Don't mind the doubles. Just double up in the binder. There we go. Dennis Rodman, Defensive Player of the Year. He was a beast when it came to rebounds. Mitch Redmond, Clyde Drexler. I love this guy too. He was hot. He was a hot player. Harold Presley, Bob Weiss, Bill Musselman, Mark Aguirre. Pretty decent name in Detroit. Jay Vincent, Johnny Newman, Walter Davis, Phil Jackson. Led the Bulls to many championships there. Isaiah Thomas, All-Star Weekend card. I'd really love to get his regular card, but this one will do. Definitely PC card there. Chris Morris, Ron Harper, and Mike Smrek. Kind of odd to say that last name. Okay, Xavier McDaniel, Michael Adams, Terry Porter, Randy Whitman, Kevin Willis, Tyrone Corbin, Del Harris. A lot of coach cards in this series. Wayne Cooper, Charles Davis, Bill Fitch, another Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, also known as Michael Jordan's right-hand man, Tom Litchie, John Morton, Tom Tolbert. Really love to come up with a Jordan card. That'd be pretty freaking sweet. Wouldn't mind the All-Star Weekend card, but I'd really like to come up with a regular just Bulls card. Alvin Robinson, Brad Daugherty, Muggsy Bogues. Oh, who didn't love Muggsy Bogues back in the day, right? This was back in the day when everybody had the Charlotte Hornets starter jacket, the half-zip pullover, LaSalle Thompson, Scott Skiles, Jerry Reynolds, Bill Laimbeer, also a huge name in Detroit, Winston Garland, Will Perdue, Greg Kite, Rex Chapman, Kevin McHale, Jack Haley, Winston Bennett, and John Sunvold. Don't know John Sunvold, but good looking cards. I love the look of these cards. There we go. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Michael Jordan, like the best player ever. I don't care what anybody says. Mark Eaton, J.R. Reed, Herb Williams, Terrence Catledge, Kevin Duckworth, Dave Hoppin, Charles Jones, Brad Lewis, Bill Cartwright, he was a big name, Dick Versace, Rolando Blackman, Willie Anderson, Stuart Gray, and Christian Welp. Super happy with this purchase. I didn't realize I wanted these until I saw them and was like, oh, I gotta have them. Hakeem Olajuwon, huge name. John Stockton, great ball handler. Loved him. Cliff Robinson, Frank Cornett, Jeff Hornick, Check, Michael Cooper, Brad Davis, Benoit Benjamin, Nate McMillan, John Paxson, Ricky Green, Karl Malone, huge name. Frank Burkowski, Joe Wolf, Christian Welp again. Like I said, this era of basketball was like the golden age. Now, I don't enjoy it as much. But back in the 90s, this was fantastic. Charles Smith, Charles Barkley, there we go. Regular Charles Barkley card. Kelly Tripucka, sure. Jay Humphreys, Greg Grant, Kurt Rambis, Rick Smits, Jim Lynam, Casey Jones, Jeff Malone, Vern Fleming, Michael Jordan All-Star Weekend card. Yes, please. Steve Alford, John Long, and Todd Murphy. I need to go through. I was picking out cards. I wasn't picking out cards for my collection, and then I started picking out cards for my collection, and I don't know what I'm thinking. Here we go. Scottie Pippen. I keep saying Pimpin. Scottie Pippen. Great. Terry Cummings, Byron Scott, Greg Anderson, Sam Vincent, Eddie Johnson, Bobby Hansen, Mike Minsky, Paul Pressey, Byron Dinkins, Rory Sparrow, Tom Chambers, Ed Pinkey, Bob Thornton, and Brad Sellers. Dominique Williams. Oh, man. Heck yeah. Wayman Tisdale, Buck Williams, Adrian Dantley, Otis Smith, Lafayette Lever, Eric Lechner, Liddell Eccles, Michael Cage, Mike Woodson, Greg Dreeling, Clyde Drexler, David Wingate, Danny Young, and Michael Ainsley. Sorry guys, kind of taking my time and going off on tangents and stuff, but Stacey King, we'll keep working. James Worthy, big name. Pat Riley, great coach. Roy Tarpley, Mark West. Akeem Olajuwon, there he is. Daryl Griffith, John Williams, Dale Ellis, Otis Thorpe, Detlef Schrempf, James Worthy, Huey Blab, Stu Jackson, Cliff Livingston. Some odd names there. Not as bad as when I'm trying to pronounce some MLB players, huh? Doing pretty good as far as that goes. Bernard King, Karl Malone, big name. Mark Bryant, Larry Kramisquyak. Oh wow, Tim Perry. I thought I was doing well. We have the checklist there. Mike Brown, Fat Lever. Okay, Steve Kerr, Otis Thorpe, Mike Sanders, John Stockton. Again, huge fan of him. Reggie Williams, Vernon Maxwell, and Gerald Henderson. Oof. Kind of butchered that one there at the end, but Gerald Henderson. I don't remember him playing for the Pistons very long. That might just be my memory, though. Danny Manning, Magic Johnson, fantastic card. Rolando Blackman, Jack Schema, Tim Perry. Oh, coaches from All-Star Weekend. Good stuff. Chuck Daly, he was the Pistons coach. He was awesome. Kenny Walker, Antoine Carr, Lenny Wilkins, Larry Smith, Delaney Rudd, Joe Dumars, huge Pistons name, Richie Adubato, Larry Brown, Eddie Lee Wilkins. BJ Armstrong, rookie card. Vlade Divac, rookie card. Heck yeah, I didn't realize that was his rookie year. Kevin McHale, Bill Wennington, Dan Mahura, Chris Mullen, oh, great player. Jerry Sloan, John Bagley, Chucky Brown, Derek McKee, Johnny Dawkins, Eric Floyd, Chris Ford, Gerald Wilkins. I always loved this card. I don't know shit about Gerald Wilkins, but his card was awesome. And Larry Drew. I remember that pose from back in the day. That was sweet. All right, we're halfway through. Alexander Volkov, Terry Cummings, Buck Williams, Adrian Danley, Terry Catledge, Lafayette Lever again, Eric Lechner, Liddell Eccles, Nick McMillan, Otis Thorpe, Detlef Schrempf, Clyde Drexler, David Wingate, Bob Thornton, Cliff Livingston. Start a second stack there. Let's keep the hits up coming. Not really hits. Spud Webb. I don't think they really had hits back in the day. Wayman Tisdale, Pat Riley, great coach. Roy Tarpley, Jeff Hornack, Akeem Olajuwon, Daryl Griffith, John Williams, Casey Jones, Otis Thorpe, Mike Sanders, James Worthy, Ewan Blob, Danny Young, and Gerald Henderson. Yeah, I don't think they really did like signatures or anything like that back in the 90s in the NBA. Although I would love it if I happen to come up with one. I doubt it though. Pooh Richardson, James Worthy, Mark Bryant, Larry Kitskopskiwiak, Greg Grant, another checklist, Mike Brown, Fat Lever, Paul Pressey, Larry Smith, Delaney Rudd, John Stockton, Reggie Williams, Stu Jackson, and Eddie Lee Wilkins. Ricky Pierce, Karl Malone regular card, Orlando Blackman, Fred Roberts, Sam Vincent, another coach's card, Kenny Walker, Dan Shays, Michael Cage, Derek McKean, Johnny Dawkins, Joe Dumars, Richie Abudato, Vernon Maxwell, and Larry Drew. Yep, that felt like a double for a second. Brian Shaw. Ooh. Magic Johnson. Kevin McHale. I feel like I opened this pack already. Bill Wennington, Otis Smith, Chris Mullen, Jerry Sloan, and Daquan card, Dale Ellis, Sean Kemp, rookie card, Horace Grant, he was a pretty big name if I remember correctly, Kevin Johnson, Chris Ford, Larry Brown, AC Green. Joe Dumars, solid. Vlade Divac, Robert Parrish, Derek Harper, Mark West, checklist, Thurl Bailey, John Bagley, Steve Kerr, Richard Anderson, Craig Hodges, Eric Floyd, Derek Smith, Gerald Wilkins again, Mark McNamara again. Dennis Rodman again, Sam Bowie, Glenn Rice, Joe Klein, Tim Perry, Jim Peterson, Mark Jackson, another one, so that's pretty sweet. I'll take that. Ken Norman, Lenny Wilkins, Robert Reed, Buck Johnson, Don Chaney, Tom Garrick, Mel Turpin, and Rick Adelman. It's gotta kind of suck to be Mark Jackson and just be like, oh, my card's remembered, but not for me being on it. Pooh Richardson, Rick Mahorn, Hershey Hawkins, Dennis Johnson, Dan Maherl, Sidney Lowe, Jeff Grayer, Joe Barry Carroll, Chucky Brown, Armin Gillum, Mitch Wiggins, Magic Johnson, Chris Ford, Caldwell Jones, and Drazen Petrovic. Ricky Pierce, David Robinson, Rookie of the Year, Patrick Ewing, Kevin Gamble, Matt Gukas, Tony Campbell, Nick Anderson, Blair Rasmussen, Maurice Cheeks, Benny Johnson, Ron Anderson, Dominique Wilkins, Lester Connor, Danny Ferry, and Mikhail Thompson. I think that's a third time pulling that card. And then we're down to our last stack. 22 minutes in. Go, Brian Shaw, Larry Nance, Sean Elliott, Sam Perkins, Kenny Smith, Randy Brewer, Mark Akers, Ralph Sampson, Trent Tucker, Dick Mota, Darryl Walker, Larry Bird All-Star card, pretty sweet, Wookie Baylock, Derek Shivanis, and Mike Smirk, something. Go Joe Dumars again, Sherman Douglas, Ronnie Seekley, Jim Paxton, another great Moses Malone, Terry Teagle, James Edwards, Reggie Lewis, Craig Elo, Walter Davis, Phil Jackson, Reggie Miller, Doug Moe, Tellis Frank, and Tom Tolbert. Dennis Rodman, Tim Hardaway, Clyde Drexler, Harold Presley, John Konsak, Bill Musselman, Mark Aguirre, David Rivers, John Williams, Bill Fitch, Phil Jackson. That was like the third or fourth Phil Jackson card. Charles Barkley All-Star card, Chris Morris, Mike Schuler, John Sunvold. Xavier McDaniel, Mitch Richmond, Terry Porter, Randy Whitman, John Battle, Tyrone Corbin, Del Harris, Rod Strickland, Paul Makowski, Greg Kite, Rex Chapman, Isaiah Thomas, solid, Tom Leachy, Ron Harper, Billy Thompson. I think these are Series 1 of this set. I think Series 2 comes in a red box. I might have those coming too. Just don't know when. They're being shipped. Alvin Robertson, Brad Daugherty, Muggsy Bogues, love that card. LaSalle Thompson, Patrick Ewing, Jerry Reynolds, Bill Lambier, Wayne Cooper, Kiki Vanderwidge, Minnie Del Negro, Blue Edwards, Scottie Pippen, Jack Haley, John Morton, and Graham Long. So yeah, guys, if you enjoy this video, keep an eye out for the Series 2 of this set video I have coming up. Oh, there he is, Larry Bird. I was hoping for one of these. Big fan of him. Mark Price, Tom Chambers, Del Curry. With a checklist, Rod Higgins, Dave Crozine, Winston Garland, Johnny Newman, Purvis Ellison, Kenny Gaddison, Kevin McHale, Roy Hinson, Winston Bennett, and Ron Rothstein. I don't know what the difference is in Series 1 and Series 2, but decided we'll give it a shot. John Sally. I thought it was Isaiah Thomas for a second. John Sally's still solid. Chris Mullen, super good. Chuck Pearson, Rodney McRae, Tom Hammonds, Cotton Fitzsimmons, Chuck Daly, there he is. Scott Brooks, whoop, on the floor. Steve Johnson, Jerome Lane, Gene Littles, Robert Parrish, Derek Gervin, Kevin Edwards, and Orlando Woolridge. Isaiah Thomas, there he is. That's it right there. Good stuff. First round, pick number 2 drafted. Charles Oakley, Reggie Miller, solid. Dan Barrows, checklist. Kenny Battle, William Bedford, Mark O'Leary, Quentin Daly, Dennis Hobson, Scott Hastings. I think I remember him playing. I don't remember him. I remember him vaguely. AC Green, Purvis Short, Gary Grant, and Scott Roth. And last pack, here we go. See if we can be greedy and pull another one of those Menendez twins cards, huh? Glenn Rivers, Alex English, Kevin Johnson, James Donaldson, Dennis Rodman, All-Star card, Jerome Kearsey, Randolph Keys, Harvey Grant, Olden Polinis, Randy Allen, Don Nelson, David Robinson, Johnny Moore, Jeff Martin, and Sarunas Marcelianius. Whoa, that's a name. So yeah, no, super happy with this pull. Here we go. The hot cards. Oop, I'll just throw that over there. There we go. And those should make me my money back if I decide to throw them on eBay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and hopefully come back for some more card videos. I'll see you later. Bye.